And welcome back. This is going to be my official restart to the channel. This is my 2005 Toyota Tacoma Prerunner TRD off-road package. So, quick little thing about it. It's a 4-liter V6 paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. No transfer case because it's a Prerunner, which means just rear-wheel drive. Quick walk around. These gorgeous lights, hand built by TEQ Customs themselves. And then down here I got me some diode dynamic fog lights, straight bolt-on kit. That's the factory grille. I repainted the black to just make it pop a little bit better. These wheels, brand new, so 2022 Toyota 4Runner, unused when I bought them off Facebook Marketplace. They for me, for keeping more of a street look, perfect fitment, near perfect. They don't stick much past the fender flares, as you can see with the rear. And overall, perfect for the size I was running. These, hard to see right now in the dark, but these are Falcon Wild Peak 265/70 on a 17-inch wheel. I don't know if you can tell, but redid the brakes. So those are Power Stop Reman that are powder coated in red. I got some Brembo rotors on them because my old rotors were pretty warped. And then I've got red stainless braided lines on all 4 corners, which really means front 2 corners and 2 on the one side on the rear, because that's how Toyota did these. They're a different system. It's not just one line for the rear that splits at the pumpkin, but instead it's 2 lines independent for each wheel cylinder. Because yes, if you don't know Tacomas, they have drums still. 4Runners, they went to a disc. Honestly, I like my drum brakes, especially with a stick. Now going up over here to kind of continue on with that brand new 4Runner thing. These are 5th gen 4Runner mirrors. They are turn signal, defrost, and puddle light. So if I open it up, boom, beautiful. I got it running so I can't just hit the turn signals. And then I got just some decals here because you can't go wrong with some decals. Good old eBay find, 50 cal bullet antenna. It does work. Let's move on back here. Just a standard old toolbox because access cab does not have a whole lot of space, especially with the way I have my interior set up, which I will do another video on. It needs to be a little more light out to do that properly. As I said, TRD off-road. So for this truck, that means I got all the goodies. I got a locking differential, which means no one-wheel peels. I can actually make it off-road a decent bit. Unlike some 4-wheel drives that are open diff front and rear, I basically always have traction to the rear end. Now, back here, I got LED swapped lights for the license plate lights, just because I like going all LED when I'm doing it. I got some, I believe they're the Alpha Rex Pro Series taillights. They are smoked red. Right now that they're on, it's kind of hard to tell that they're smoked red. But the lens is a clear lens. All the lighting is red. They also have a version that is all clear, or I guess they call it smoked. That exhaust, that is a MBRP dual exit system. Currently all bolt on. I do have plans to change it up a little bit, but man, I love a dual exit like this on a truck. Sure, it might be a V6. I know there's going to be haters out there. I'm a fan of V6s. Just me. All right, let's move back inside. Oh wait, one quick thing. I do have a CB antenna, hence this big old thing. I do have a CB radio. Shoot. Also, good old Amazon Find brake light, because obviously you gotta go all out. In the bed there, these are bed lights. So if I'm doing work late at night or out on the trail, I actually have some lighting for when I open up this toolbox. I can actually see inside of it. I can see the bed clearly. It's more for nighttime working. Like right now, it would be perfect if I was working, but I'm not. So quick thing on the lights. These are my low beams. They light up so much of the road. I couldn't live without these. And that's high beams, low and high. Now let me turn those off, back to running lights. These are the fog lights. They do amazing work. Highly recommend. Especially when I pair them to this. They just give me a little bit extra off to the side. And then I have the fog light mod, which means I can run my fogs fully independent of my headlights. That's the lighting. Oh, under the hood, I've got an accessory fuse panel for these few extra goodies I got, and an AFE power cold air intake. I love how it sounds. I think you get better MPG, and I think you might have a little bit more power out of it. I don't really know. Excuse the mess, but got me some TRD seat covers. And in here, that is, if this thing can focus, a legit Toyota TRD shift knob. And you can't tell, but I got a URD short shift kit in there. Radio, CB radio, and I got a sub. Yes, I'm that guy. I have a sub in my truck. However, it's just a 10-inch sub, so nothing crazy. Don't wake up the neighbors in the morning or at night blasting music. I'm not really that kind of guy. I just wanted something to kind of round out this truck because it's got a good system in it. It's the factory speakers in the doors, but it just didn't have the bass that I wanted. And then I built me a little platform for it. So it's actually, this subwoofer is bolted to this platform, which is bolted to where the seats normally would be. This is an access cab, so the seats are like 6 inches deep, maybe, on a good day. And you sit straight up and down. There's no leaning at all. And I'm a big guy. That is where my seat is normally for driving. Yeah, no one really would be able to sit behind me. So I just figured, make better use of the space, get a sub, and yeah, worked great for me. Not great for everyone, but this is what I've done with my truck. Hope everyone's enjoyed this. I've enjoyed having this truck so far. Excited to make more content. There's another image of those puddle lights. I just love them because it's just another neat little feature. So yeah, I'll keep this page posted more. Love to see it grow. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already. 6-Speed Taco. Actually, let me walk around to the back because I got stickers on my back. Yep, 6-Speed Taco, TEQ Custom, AFE Power. Those two stickers above those two are Black Widow muffler stickers. I used to have a Black Widow muffler on here. It was the Widowmaker line. That is what I plan on going back to, but kind of with this system. Once I do that, I'll make a video on all that because it'll be a little strange, a little different, but I enjoy doing things a little different. Yeah, thanks for watching. Excited to make more content. Okay, one last thing. That is a hand-built CB mount. The reason why I wanted it to be dropped like that is because I want to be able to get my Bojangles and go to fast food drive-through still. With this is a 4-foot antenna that I scavenged off of my old Prerunner, which a 4-foot antenna was perfect because it was mounted a whole lot lower on the truck. This is mounted more high, so I had to drop it down. So I scavenged around, found some scrap metal, painted it up so you don't really notice it. And I got that spring on there so it does move back in the wind and a quick disconnect. So if I really am in a pinch and I'm going in a parking deck, I can take it off real quick without having to open up that toolbox and get my tools out and back up a whole line. And another neat feature about this, because it's a TRD off-road package, I do in fact have a bed outlet. So far I've really only used it for Christmas lights during Christmas, but excited to use it a little bit more. So, man, I just love how this V6 sounds so much better than the 3.4 that I had. It's a little more modern sounding. Let me go give it some revs real quick. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Keep the page posted. Definitely be updating my Instagram more often now in the summer. Excited to keep this truck going. Got good plans. Got a lot of plans coming. Stay tuned.